The author of Grand Scheme of God in the Light of Quran writes to ChatGPT. It states, ChatGPT, as I said above, while sharing with you the letter which I wrote to Stephen Hawking, that my name is Parvez Hashmi and I authored a research book, The Grand Scheme of God in the Light of Quran. My research work on Quran spans over 35 years now. I started the research work in 1989 when I was 39 years old. I read the translation of the Quran once in 1989, which raised many existential questions in my mind. My motivation was to understand the scheme of God. I needed to base myself on an absolutely reliable source. It came to my knowledge that the Quran is the only book whose text is authentic. It has been preserved and protected from changes by God Himself. Hence, I concluded that this is the only book which could lead me to the answer. I continued my study of the Quran for years, benefiting from the works of scholars from the past as well as from my contemporaries. I always tried to refrain from falling into prejudice. Perhaps I should clarify here that when I say scholars, I am referring only to those who do not represent any specific sect, because representatives of sects accept things because of their birth first and then spend their whole lives trying to prove it right. On the contrary, true scholars accept things on the basis of arguments rather than their birth or sect. Such scholars, although a few in number, are found in all eras of human history. Their works on the Holy Quran have been translated into English as well as into Urdu. Urdu language is exclusive in this regard because whatever research on Quran has been conducted in the past 1400 years can be found in Urdu. For my research, which was strictly based on the Quran, I tried to comprehend the works of these scholars and endeavored to put the contents of their conclusions into a defined sequence. At a basic level, this kind of work demands crucial insight, as it requires accumulating relevant data and appropriate sequencing guided with the art of reasoning. However, I have prioritized the views of some scholars over others regarding certain matters. Here I want to make it clear that while doing all this work, I never ventured to translate any of the Quranic verses myself. Rather, I have always turned to the translations of the Quran by the authentic scholars. I further want to clarify that while doing my research work, I never went beyond the stable, unambiguous, well-established meanings of ayat-e mutashabihat, as the common sense does not permit one to do so. How my God led me to guidance during all those years of my research is another story for another day. I usually say that it all became possible not because of any extraordinary intelligence, but certainly because of an extraordinary effort spanning over thousands and thousands of hours. In my opinion, the grand scheme of God could be divided into 11 stages. Number 1, the creation of the present universe. Number 2, end of the present universe. Number 3, purpose of the creation of the universe. Number 4, creation of bodies or carriers of Adam and Eve on this planet Earth, and 3 aspects of human being. Number 5, the curtain word, that is barzakh. Number 6, first phase of Yawmul Qiyamah or beginning of the judgment day. Number 7, second phase of the judgment day or Al-Qiyamah. Number 8, third phase of judgment day, that is Nuzul, in English, the initial feast. Number 9, end of the present universe. Number 10, nature of the permanent word. Number 11, the ultimate triumph and rank of honor in the permanent word. Under every stage, I have presented certain conclusions and then listed the verses from which these conclusions were derived, particularly those words in the verses as I wanted the readers to reflect upon are highlighted in red. My suggestion is that this book should be studied keeping this matter in mind so that the arguments of Quran become fully apparent. May God the Almighty enable us to fully understand the reality of this temporary life and give us the strength for planning to attain best grades in our everlasting life after death. Now, my inquiry for the ChatGPT. ChatGPT, as I said, in my opinion, the grand scheme of God could be divided into 11 stages. I have just narrated all the 11 stages. Now, I will share with you all the 11 stages one after the other. The first stage, that is, the creation of the present universe, is being shared now. Creation of the present universe. The Holy Quran refers to this entire universe as the 7 heavens and the 7 earths. According to the Holy Quran, this universe is not eternal, rather, it has been created in a specific moment. That particular moment marks the beginning of time for this universe. The Quran further informs us that it was a creation ex nihilo, that is, the God produced the initial energy through his word kun, which was later converted into matter. And then matter started expanding as per the scheme designed by God. The Quran informs us that this was not a purposeless creation. Rather, the universe was created for a great purpose and for a specified period. It further mentions that these heavens and earths were created in 6 days. Here, 6 days do not refer to a temporal day, rather, they signify 6 long periods of time. The Holy Quran further mentions that the universe had a smoke-like condition at the beginning. God divided it into 7 units, that is, the 7 heavens and the 7 earths. In each unit, there is only one place where life is possible, termed as the earth of that unit. The unit for our trial, accountability, and gradation is termed as the nearest heaven, that is Sama Dunya, in English, the observable universe. Our earth is the only place in this observable universe where life is possible. Neither humans nor jinns have any access beyond this unit. The other 6 units, the 6 heavens and the 6 earths, are specified for the physical reward and punishment of human and jinn folk. These 6 units comprise of 2 paradises for the humans, one for the foremost and the other for the people of the right hand. 2 paradises for jinns, one for the foremost and the other for the people of the right hand, and separate hells for humans and jinns. Let's consider the verses of the Holy Quran regarding the points under discussion. The relevant parts of the verses is highlighted in red. Verse number 1 is from chapter 2, verse 117. Translation: The originator of the heavens and the earth, when he decrees a matter, he says to it, "Be," and it is. The red words in this verse are originator and he says to it, "Be," and it is. Verse number 2 is from chapter 36, verses 81 to 82. Translation: Is not he who created the heavens and the earth able to create the like of them? Yes, indeed, he is the all-knowing supreme creator. Verily, his command, when he intends a thing, is only that he says to it, "Be," and it is. The following is the red highlighted area. He intends a thing is only that he says to it, "Be," and it is. Verse number 3 from chapter 30 of Quran, verse 8. Do they not think deeply in their own selves about themselves, how God created them from nothing, and similarly He will resurrect them? God has created not the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, except with true purpose and for a specified period. And indeed, many of mankind deny the meeting with their Lord. The red part is true purpose and for a specified period. Verse number 4. This is from chapter 46, verses 2 to 3. The revelation of the book, this Quran, is from God, the Almighty, the All-Wise. We created not the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, except with true purpose and for a specified period. But those who disbelieve turn away from that whereof they are warned. The red part is true purpose and for a specified period. Next verse is from chapter 51, verse 47. With power did we construct the heaven, and verily we are continuously expanding it. The red part is continuously expanding it. The next verse is from chapter 41, verses 11 to 12. Then turned he to the heaven, and it was smoke, and said unto it, and unto the earth, Come both of you, willingly or loth. They said, We come obedient. Then he ordained them 7 heavens into 2 days, and inspired in each heaven its mandate. And we decorated the nearest heaven with lamps, and rendered it inviolable. That is the measuring of the mighty, the knower. The red parts in these verses are, to the heaven, and it was smoke, ordained them 7 heavens, we decorated the nearest heaven. We will continue in the next recording. Thank you.